Welcome back to Old War Stories with Uncle Jay. This one is entitled Old People and a Fax Machine. Yep, back in the days at the Wiz. And once again, I will apologize about the incessant leaf blower going on, but it is once again a fact of the matter. One time at the Wiz, I was there, and I had these old people come in. They were looking for a particular model of fax machine made by Panasonic. And they wanted that model because I guess maybe it was on sale. And they went to the store in Valley Stream, which is 7, maybe 8 miles away from the store that I was in, which was in Carl Place, New York. They went to Valley Stream looking to get this fax machine, and Valley Stream had sold out. They didn't have any more. So they didn't do the right thing and actually call. What they did instead was they just looked on the computer and they said, Carl Place has it. You can go there and you'll get the sale price. So they had the information they needed and they came in. And recently at the Wiz, we had quote-unquote graduated to a new POS system. This POS was indeed a POS. This was running on probably the same server that they had, and it barely met the minimum system requirements kind of thing, but they did that to save money. There's a whole boatload of stories about this system that I can tell, but suffice it to say, they came in, we're looking for this fax machine. Oh, the leaf blower stopped. We're looking for this fax machine. They didn't have it at Valley Stream, and we came all the way here, 8 whole miles, to get it. They said you have it. So I look on the computer. We show like 1, maybe 2. I said, did they call? No, they just sent us here. I said, well, I'm only showing like 1 or 2 here, and I don't know if I actually have it. They were quite dismayed, and they were very upset that they had to even come to this store to get the thing. I guess they had some important shit they needed to fax for their Medicare or something, I don't know. But anyways, they needed a fax machine. And this is the one they were buying come hell or high water because it was on sale. So I said, well, I need to go in the back. You know, don't get disheartened by this, but I'm letting you know it may or may not be here. But I'll go look. So I went in the back and I'm looking around and I'm looking around and I'm looking around and I'm looking around. And there it is, up on the top shelf. So I think what happened was I came back out to the floor and I told the old people, I said, listen, I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is I have it. The bad news is it's on the top shelf in the stockroom. So it's going to be a couple of minutes for me to get it down. They were getting really impatient at this point, to say the least, because they've been already inconvenienced several times. So anyways, I grabbed one of the other sales guys and I said, hey, come in the back with a minute, for a minute with me. I need to get something down from the top shelf. We didn't have ladders or those things they have at like Home Depot with the stairs that you climb up. This was the Wiz. If there was something on the top shelf and you needed it, you turned into a monkey and you climbed up. That's right. I was young and spry at the time, so I said, listen, I need this fax machine for these old people, so let me go up there and get it. Okay. So I climb up the shelves and I grab the thing, and the way you get it down is you say, okay, and you throw it, and the other guy catches it, and with any luck, he does catch it, and it's inconsequential whether he did or not, but anyways, that's how we got shit down from the top shelves. If you couldn't get somebody else, you just dropped it from there and hoped it survived, and that the box didn't get too banged up. And that the product would actually still work. Ah, the whiz, yeah. So I got the fax machine, and I come out to the floor, to the old people, and they are not even smiling that I come out with it, because they've already been made to wait for a few minutes. Little did they know what was going to come next. I said, how you paying, cash or charge? They said, charge. I said, great, I can ring you up right here. So I log in. And I enter in the SKU number, however the hell I would look it up. Pop that in. There it is, $89, the sale price. Do you want the extended warranty? No, fuck you. Oh, phone call, pardon me. You know who it was. Anyways, like I was saying, I said to the old people, cash or charge. So they said charge. I said, great, I'll ring you up right here. So I punch in the SKU number, it comes up, do you want the extended warranty? Fuck you, we've gone through all this hell already. Let me pay for this and get the hell out of here already. Okay. So now, this system that we had sucked. Bad. So what would happen was this. It would come up with the SKU number, the price, you'd okay the price, everything was good. Okay, it comes to $97.35, whatever the tax was, doesn't matter. How you paying? MasterCard, okay, F3, you know, then you type in MC for MasterCard. You have to type this in. Can you believe this? And then it would have you swipe the card. We didn't have pin pads or chip cards or anything back in the day. So I swiped the card, and then that would send out over the interwebs to the clearing company for the credit card and approve or deny the charge. It was approved. So it comes back, approved. The system will then sit there and not do anything. You have to then press F9 to commit the sale to the system. And once it commits to the system, it will then decrease the inventory by however many they bought, and it will register that as a sale and keep a running tab of all that, and etc., etc., and of course the receipt would print. So, okay, charge is approved, F9. Committing, please wait. So I'm please waiting. A page goes over the loudspeaker. Jason, please come to the security office. Me? Why? What did I do wrong? That's odd. Still says committing, please wait. A minute goes by. The old people are tapping their toe, like, let's go, what's the holdup? I'm very sorry, folks, I don't know why it's taking so long. Let me call my manager. So I call over to the manager on the phone, and I say, listen, I'm putting the sale through, and it says committing, please wait. Oh, they're probably running reports. It's Tuesday, or Friday, or whatever the fuck it was. It doesn't matter. They're probably running reports. When they would run reports, and this doesn't mean in the store, this means like company-wide, the fucking company's system would shut the fuck down. This shit was so slow. It would take forever for anything to happen. Jason, please come to the security office. So I'm starting to get worried now. They paged me 3-4 times. I can't leave because this guy already has his card charged, and that already has gone through. Whether the sale commits to the system or not has no bearing. He already paid money, but he can't leave the store until the sale commits, so he gets a receipt, so he gets past the guy in the dark blouse at the door. Even if I told him what's going on, he wouldn't buy it. Jason, to the security office. So finally, somebody from the other side of the store comes to get me and escort me to the security office. So now my balls are receding back into my body, and I'm like, I'm going to lose my job, but I don't understand. What the hell? I didn't do anything wrong. There may have been some pocketed things in the past, but I made sure there were no cameras in sight. But there was nobody else in the stockroom, so I don't understand. Like, what the fuck? And I'm getting really worried and shit like that. And they bring me over to the other side of the store, which is in the basement. The security office is upstairs. It's like 2 flights up. And the security guy is standing there waiting. I've been waiting for you. Let's go. I'm scared shit at this point. I don't know what the hell's going on. Meanwhile, somebody is standing with these old people and trying to console them why they can't leave the damn store with the merchandise they already paid for. And the security guy takes me in his office. He shuts the door. And he says, I hear you're really good with computers. I need to get these files off of here so I can bring them somewhere. Really? You brought me in here so I could copy a few files to a floppy disk for you? So I copied the files to the floppy. We chatted about God only knows. And finally, after about 15 minutes, I left the security office and came back to my post. The old people were gone, and the sale went through like 5 minutes before I got back. If you want to talk about why the Wiz went out of business, there's a good reason right there. These companies don't spend any money whatsoever on their infrastructure. The very tool, the one tool they have that makes them money, they spend no money on. These systems were so old and broken down. Actually, the systems themselves were not the terminals that we use. They were pretty new, because they had to replace all those from the old system we had. But the backbone of the system was running on like an IBM XT. You know, it was running on nothing. It had no processing power and couldn't do a task and handle transactions at the stores at the same time. And I've seen this time and time and time and time again with companies. Nowadays, I don't see it quite as much, but it's still around, depending on the store. So, talk about inconveniencing a customer. The Wiz did everything wrong. They could have rung him up at Valley Stream and gotten the sale, no less. And that salesman would have gotten the commission, and it would have been my job to simply get the merchandise and fulfill the ticket. And that would have been it. But nobody knew how to work that part of the system because it was new, and as such, we said, oh, they'll have it, don't worry about it. They didn't even call, which was totally wrong. Because what if, just what if, the old people came there and we didn't have that item? That would have been a real shit show, as bad as this whole thing was. So thank you for watching this installment of Old War Stories with Uncle Jay. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.